everybody. It's Pete's Basement episode 19, and we're going to start off the week with Batman Rest in Peace. Came out this week. Surprisingly enough, I liked it, even though it was written by Grant Morrison. I know you already gave me a bag of shit about liking it before we even started filming, so why don't you tell me why, and tell everybody else why.
You gave away my bag of shit, would you?
It's it's a lot of foreboding. The black glove, criminals, villains, whatever, look cheesy in this shit. The only good thing is Joker, because he looks absolutely fucking evil.
Whoever's drawing this is really, really good.
Grant Morrison writes the evil Joker, and almost always is drawn beautifully because of what Grant Morrison writes. But it's just building up to some shit. Just get to the fucking point, you know?
It's only the first issue, bro.
I don't care for DC anymore, and it's sad, because for a while I really was strictly loving their shit, but I mean, they're hyping up Trinity coming out in June. Right.
Wasn't that a hardcover a while back? With that story with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman?
Yeah, you're right.
And they fought Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, whatever.
You're totally right.
Yeah, is it the same fucking story, or is it something
No,
new?
it's a new weekly they're gonna
So
have.
they just ran out of titles, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I mean, they're barely doing any shit with Batman. Superman, we're not even covering because that's bullshit too.
I don't know. I kind of liked it. I mean, I know that it seems like these characters in a black glove are in some way or another reflections of, you know, like Batman's main villains. You know, it looks like they just kind of resemble them. I don't know, in a sense. If you take a look at the splash page, where you can see, I'll just fucking show you right here.
Did they get to Pennsylvania yet?
No, I think they're from Europe, actually.
Oh God.
But
no, but isn't R.I.P. Rest in Pennsylvania?
yeah, I don't know. It just has that European look. Fucking Quasimodo's running through the town with a horse and carriage. I imagine them being from Europe. Like, this dude looks like Bane. There's fucking the Joker mixed with Osmondius or somebody. I have no idea who that guy is. There's like Hush and the Riddler all put together. This guy's a skinny penguin. I don't know what this dude's story is. He's like a mime. I don't know.
It's a big I don't know.
It's a weird looking cast of characters, man. And
but it is Grant Morrison. He does do that shit.
I'm just gonna kind of enjoy watching Batman beat the snot out of all of these guys. I don't know why it's Rest in Peace. Let's hope Grant Morrison isn't stupid enough to kill Batman. If he does, Dan DiDio should be fucking stalking his house.
Like I was telling Ramon before, I think he's most likely probably just gonna retire or give up the mantle.
That's retarded. Why are they
And one last thing about the Joker, I mentioned that the way they drew the Joker.
Yes,
I don't know if you noticed, but the Joker has the cut smile, just
Yeah,
like the Joker in the upcoming movie.
Yeah, I didn't
So I'm
notice
not
that.
a big fan of it.
Which I'm not really a big fan of it. It works in the movies. I don't like it in the comics.
I don't know. If Grant Morrison is stupid enough to end the story that way without a Batman retiring or him dying, then Dan DiDio should honestly impale him with his own pencil. It's just the way it goes. I mean,
You gotta think about it. You actually think they're gonna kill Bruce Wayne?
they've killed Clark Kent. They've broken Bruce Wayne's back. Why wouldn't they just kill him?
They're gonna kill him or just retire the character?
I think it's stupid if they do it either way. Just let him win,
Does he
and
get
just let it
pension
be.
after that?
Just let that be the title. Like, you know, maybe he considers retiring. Maybe, you know, I don't know. Let's kill his new girlfriend because she just found out.
And
who
I was
he
telling him that new girlfriend, I think, is in on the whole thing. She's way too good to be
Yeah,
true.
I agree. Why is there Wonder Woman in this pile?
Because, again, back to the whole Trinity thing.
Okay.
I mean, Alex Ross is doing Batman, he's doing Superman covers. Wonder Woman, part of the Trinity, she gets shit. The story in this is shit. It's just, DC ain't doing squat. They ain't doing nothing with their major characters, and yet...
So you're saying Gail Simone's not writing?
Oh, I love Gail Simone, and this is nice, but it has Beowulf in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, the actual character?
Would you expect that? No, I mean, I don't mind it, but
Well,
would you expect
Wonder
that?
Woman is, you know, she does surround herself with a lot of mythical characters. So.
I mean, all the things going on in DC right now, the whole universe fighting, one of the damn crises is coming up, Trinity's coming up. You think you'd amp her up as a great character.
What would it
Instead,
do?
she's on a side mission with Beowulf.
I guess it all depends on the fan base, really.
Yeah,
I don't
it does.
read Wonder Woman myself. The only ones I know who did were you and Letitia. So,
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know. I did have a lot of fun with this one, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Titans 2 came out. It's just a lot of, like, early 90s angst with, you know, it's really entertaining. It was really a fun read. It's very lighthearted. There seems to be a lot of sexual angst going on. Starfire, I think, is a lesbian. There's like at least one or two instances in here where she kind of alludes to playing for both teams. But I don't know, I just fuck. Basically, Raven goes and sees her father, who kind of looks all the worse for wear. Trigun is not looking his usual powerful demonic self, and Beast Boy is great for comic relief. He's always turning into some kind of crazy shit. And I was never the biggest fan of Teen Titans, so I'm not really too familiar with these characters. So, reading them now, it's kind of like it's a brand new start for me, and it's still a great jump-on point for anybody else who might be interested in it. It's a great team book. The interaction between the characters is really well written. They all know each other so well, so it's like you're like kind of the new friend in the group who already see like how everybody else relates to each other, and you kind of take a back seat to that, and you just watch and let it all happen. It's really good. I really enjoyed it, and yeah.
Beast Boy?
Beast Boy.
Beast Boy. Who's Beast Boy?
The little green dude.
Green
looks
guy
like
who morphs into animals.
Yeah, looks like Grodd on the cover.
Does his name change when he gets older?
No.
Nah, he's
Just ask the Legion of Superheroes.
I will.
Call them.
But I agree with you with that. I'm also on the same boat as like not being familiar with this Teen Titans. My generation Teen Titans was Tim Drake Teen Titans, which originally was Young Justice, and then became Teen Titans. So I agree with you. It is a good pick.
I'm also happy to see Wally West on the team,
Yeah.
on a team at some point.
On A-Team, exactly.
Green Lantern Corps, man, this was the reason we started reading this title in the first place. This was great, man.
It is.
I definitely enjoyed it.
That and the other Green Lantern book is a gem of DC right now.
Yeah, absolutely. No contest there. Mongol is still a twisted bastard. His plan for the Black Mercy Flower is basically he's re-bioengineered this flower to where originally the Black Mercy would attach itself to, and you would be living in a dream world, basically. Yeah. Your greatest fantasy is coming true in your own head, so there's no reason for you to take this symbiote off of you or even want to. And Mongol, now having control of about something like 30 Sinestro Corp rings, has re-engineered the Black Mercy to institute your greatest fear, your most horriblest nightmares. And
he's just shooting them off into space after people.
The artwork is not perfect, it's not great, but there's a great scene here where Aricia is suffering from the nightmare of the Black Mercy, and you feel it there, man. That is a great panel. And we're going to scan that for you guys, probably on screen by now. Honestly, if you're not reading at least one Green Lantern title, you're kidding yourself.
You're missing out.
Losing.
Who's writing this?
Who is writing this? Tomasi.
Tomasi, as Adam would say.
Because that
He's on point.
story was in that Alan Moore.
Yeah, no, that's true. That was one of the Alan Moore books with Black Mercy, but they even said it in here because one or two of the Lanterns didn't understand the concept of what the Black Mercy was and what it did and why you shouldn't get close to it. And one of the was Kyle Rayner that actually said you can't tell the Black Mercy story without telling the Mongol story. So this is a great refresher course too if you're unfamiliar with any of the aspects of this storyline. So definitely pick up Green Lantern Corps 24. You're kidding yourself if you don't. And shifting into another area of outer space, we have first premiere issue of the new Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't pick this up myself, but I did read it. I wouldn't say it's great. It was a fun read. My friend loaned it to me, and I read it.
Because of the Annihilation, I think they're getting these people together to not prevent something like that from happening.
This is another accidental team forming, and I guess it works. If you like, space books and things like that, and if you're a big fan of Annihilation, you'll definitely feel a lot for these characters. Me, having not read Annihilation still, I know I owe you guys a book report. Don't remind me.
That's right.
But, I kind of felt that I wasn't so attached to these characters. I didn't understand the way the team works itself together and how these characters relate to each other. So I really kind of felt like an outsider on this one. But all in all, it was still a cool book. It was a fun read. So it was a cool cover. It definitely was. I would say pick it up. Sure, why not? I'm not going to pick this up myself, but I intend on reading these guys' copies until it gets boring and stupid. Not that happy. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's be real.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And speaking of galactic invasions and things like that, Fantastic Four Secret Invasion came out this week, and this book was fucking awesome.
It was.
There's a lot of spoilers in this book that can we even talk about this one?
Well, it
explains
explains
get it.
what happened to the Baxter Building in Secret Invasion #1.
Right, which you basically knew
what
already.
happened and why it happened.
Right.
Yeah. And it shows who's dealing